Hi, Miss. Today I'm going to present to you my six kingdoms. Okay, this was made by me, Juan Esteban Salazar Arias. The first I want to explain what are the six kingdoms. As you kingdoms are wait okay wait the six kingdoms are the six separations of life. Let's say, and a while ago I decided to separate and classify living organisms by the way they live, they thrive, and how they look. And that's what I'm going to explain today. Okay, let's start with the kingdom of Animalia. Okay. The kingdom of Animalia is considered one of the most important ones, and this is the reasons because the Animalia kingdom is usually the ones that benefit the most the human being, and they are separated because of their characteristics, and they are mainly separated because you can know what that they are of the kingdom just by looking in them. So, and it's really easy to know that they're from the kingdom of Animalia because of the way they move, they behave in their natural habitat, the way they eat, what they eat, their size, and a lot more. Then we have the kingdom of Flantine. The kingdom of Flantine, it includes a lot of life and are classified because they don't, let's say, move willingly and make, let's say, and they are as well immediately recognized because they make their own food. They are usually of colors. It's called photosynthesis, and that's what's make them usual. And the kingdom from them usually do not hunt, cannot hunt other animals, only for the carnivore plants. Then we have the fungi. The fungi is a very specific one. The fungi are classified to be eukaryotic cells and have unicellular and multicellular nucleus. And this is really important because this is how they separate them. In this classification, we can find variations like the cheating, the mold, the mushrooms, and a lot more. And the fungi can live up to a lot of time, including up to 12 to 20 months. And if it is in appropriate climate, it can grow up to 2 years in their lifetime. And fun fact, fungi are used for drugs, but for the good drugs, and to save lives. Okay, use the discharge. Then we have the kingdom of Protista. The kingdom of Protista is full of living organisms, and that usually do not fit into any other classification, and that's why they call them Protista, and that separated them. And this kingdom is, let's say, in this kingdom, any living things classified as algae, amoebas, and stuff like that. This kingdom is one of the less we know about because it's one of the hardest not to find, but to, let's say, compare, because we usually compare kingdom with kingdom, but this one cannot compare to any kingdom. So it's the one we usually know less about. And it is as well eukaryotic cells, and it's classified as a paraphyletic group, which is really important. Then, almost last, we have the eubacteria, which are unicellular life forms that have the power to expand, but yet live with no nucleus at all. So they have no nucleus. And in this class, the animals that we can see or classify are like Salmonella or Streptococcus. And this classification is really small, but they can live up to millions of them and they adapt really well to their surroundings. And last but not least, we have the Archaeopteria, which is a really important kingdom. This kingdom, let's say, it's a huge group, and they are usually prokaryotes. And besides them being unicellular, and have no nucleus, they are found in extreme, let's say, cold or hot climates. And in this classification, we find living things like thermophiles and a lot more. Thanks to their lack of nucleus, they take a long time to reproduce and change their DNA coding, but there are a lot of them in species and quantities. So thank you, Miss. This was my presentation. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice vacations.